Hello, crewmates and imposters. Uh, that's a new intro I'm thinking of. I am back, and today we will be experiencing We Happy Few. I've seen very little of this, so I've really only seen the beginning part. That's about it. So yeah, so this should be mainly new to me. Story. Character Arthur. Alright, so only Arthur. You enjoy a challenge. Strangers are suspicious of you, and you'll need to know the rules to blend in. Easy, you're here for a story and to explore a world. Strangers don't much mind you, and will give you plenty of warning if they decide to attack. You love a good fight in a harsh world where people don't much like you, and your survival is an open question. Yeah, let's go for normal. Yeah, let's go. Act 1, Arthur. I'm really liking this music, though. It's nice. Happy people have no past. That sounds kind of mean. Doing the papers. No swimming in the river.
Oh, heavens, no. Oh.
Hastings brothers win scrap gathering prize. We're the surprise winners of a scrap drive. Restoration machine or joy pill?
Percy! Percy!
Percy knew exactly where all the old cars and prams and things were in the garden.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Oh, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a pinata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Why are you taking drugs off the floor?
The power cell's empty.
What will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Wow, I'm
I haven't had
fast.
breakfast or lunch, so I'm really looking forward to a slice of real cake. I haven't had breakfast or lunch, so I'm really looking forward to a slice of real cake.
Percival and Arthur Hastings were the surprise winners of the scrap drive. Arthur told the judges that
What are you going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
the judges that his brother has a photographic memory. Percy knew exactly where all the old cars and prams and things were in the Garden District. Percival himself rarely speaks to strangers, apparently. The scrap will be melted down to be used to support the war effort against the Soviet Union, which is, by all reports, going splendidly. The brothers brought in a record 1,654 pounds of scrap steel, winning them a 50-pound victory against Communism Bond. The second prize went to Alan Unwin, who brought in 315 pounds.
That's a past we can remember safely. Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card.
Is there... Yeah, I'll turn that on. Jen Bing clarified... Oh, she's gone. Jen Bing clarifies registration procedure. Jen Robert Bing, the municipal liaison to the Occupation Authority, appeared on parade. The new child registration rule, as most Wellingtons know by now. All children who will be under the age of 13 by July 22nd must be registered with the authority. General Bing clarified that the deadline for registration is next Tuesday. Alright, so basically I'm pretty sure they're like making kids go to work or something. I cannot illuminate the regulation any further because Cole von Stauffenberg has not informed me of its purpose, stated the general. I imagine and hope that it has something to do with maintaining nutrition for our growing children. Oh, so they're running low on food. No, they're running low on food. But the OA have not told me so explicitly. Remind the crowd that the occupation has so far been extraordinary, orderly and peaceful, and that citizens continue obedience to legal orders. Yeah, so they're running low on food.
I did that right.
Drug trials a qualified success. Step 1, load document canister. Step 2, rotate dial and the right to unroll. Select text to be redacted using top and bottom knobs. Step 4, slide approve or restore on propaganda. Apparate. Drug trials a qualified success, says Sir Robert. The 3rd of March, 1952, the first round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medication have been a qualified success, as stated Dr. Alexander Gross, acting head of the Melancholia Studies Laboratory at the Royal Victoria Hospital. The drug reduced melancholic feelings in 28 out of the 30 despondent rats over a 20-day period. Despondency can be induced in rats by repeatedly giving them electrical shocks. This is some Herman Carter crap. Despondent rats take up to twice as long to navigate a maze after administration of the drug. Previously despondent rats regained up to 50% of their navigation speed after administration of the shocks. Say Dr. Gross. Yeah, amazing name. The drug now has to be tested in human volunteers. Citizens who wish to apply as a potential volunteer, there's already a waiting list and can do so at the Royal Victoria. I'm taking that. Yeah, that's mine now. Hi, drugs. Oh. Arthur Hastings, Employee of the Year, Department of Archives, Recycling and Printing, City of Wellington Wells. Got drugs here. Yeah, there's drugs. Ah, my hands! I got my hands! Ooh. Yeah, the game does not like that. Locked. I must sit down. I am concealed! Celebration is planned for Joy Anniversary. Murder Mystery Merriment. Uncle Jack says. Okay then. Wait, do I just always have that on me?
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody. Clive Birthwhistle. You're off at a party, aren't you?
Oh look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Birtwhistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I'm always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as director. However, I am afraid that it would be destabilizing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. Meantime, I suggest you pop another Joy, and you'll feel sunshine on your face. Whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Bing, Director. Take that, Clive, you little shit. Restricted area, no unauthorized personnel beyond this point. About to break the law. Read. And here's a letter in what I am almost positive is Clive's terrible handwriting. Dear Director Bang, one of your employees is a subversive. It may even be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly. And what's so scary about the truth? He is very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I'm a naturally shy woman, and here it leaves off. So a shy woman, are you, Clive? Or just a nasty, manipulative schemer?
That little shit. He wants my view. Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of you right now, Clive.
Farm workers expected to return from Germany. With the last harvest in and frost painting the valleys of Thuringen, Willington, Wells, I've probably butchered that, 129 volunteer farm workers are expected to return home within the next 2 weeks. says Sir Robert Bing. Each highly paid and well-fed volunteer worker replaces one German soldier heroically fighting communism on the Eastern Front. Unemployed men of Wellington and Wells who are interested in volunteering for work in Germany in this spring should contact Hauptmann Werner Erhardt at his office at Waterloo. I mean, that's supposed to, like, try to be nice, so let's censor that.
Not sure about that.
Taxi service restored on 3 wheels. Wellington Wells once again has taxi service. The Wicker Man. Yeah, so this is just talking about
That's right.
that's just talking about, like, good stuff. Let's get the truth out there. Friday, May 19th, Kensington Meadows Boat Club. I'm guessing that's a developer. That's probably the face of a developer right there. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Cole von Steffenberg's efficient mechanics, the Wellington Under will restore. Yeah, that's still good stuff. Give me things that make me rethink of all of society. Taking that power cell. Arthur Hastings, Employee of the Month. Keep your chin up. That's a nice hat. That's a really nice hat. I want it.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Full joy bottle. Joy pill bottle.
Are you off your joy, Prue? I mean, you too. You're not coming back, are you, Prue? Where did you go?
We have a few. Hey, there's the title. Roll credits. Bolshevism against Europe Gala a smash. What? Traces the hidden connection between the Soviet Union, the British Labour Party, and the Roman Catholic Church and the Freemasons. It traces the hidden, so it's not meant to be found. Communist fellow travelers, even now within our own society. Visitors will learn how to be on the alert for communist conspiracies and propaganda. The exhibition. I know work. My mouth no work. Which is free to the public. Will continue through. Okay, yeah, that's kind of bad. That seems kind of bad. Remember to turn in your automotive. Colonel von Stauffenberg reminds citizens that all private automotives have been requisitioned by the municipal authorities on behalf of the Imperial German Army must be turned in by October 2nd. Owners are to bring their vehicles, which must contain at least 1/4 full tank of petrol, to the train station. To reduce queues, vehicles with license plates ending in 1 and 2 may be turned in on Monday 3 and 4 on Tuesday, 5 and 6 on Wednesday, 7 and 8 on Thursdays, 9 and 0 on Fridays. A fine of £100 will be levied against the registered owner of any automotive not turned in by that date. The fine for an empty petrol tank is €10. Owners of a current... Yeah, they're trying to, like, take people's cars away. I'll be right back with you guys. I am back once more. While we are waiting for cattle stocks to recover across the bridge, remember to consume meat responsibly. Share meat rations with your neighbor. Make stew out of bone, fat, and meat scraps. Whoop. Miss Margaret Worthing has been crowned... Okay, yeah, this is just somebody winning like a flower thing. Last one. Police arrest 4 in breeder riot. One man, Ranulph Aldery, and 3 unnamed women are arrested in what the police are calling another breeder riot Sunday night. The victim, Mrs. Annie McCutcheon, appears to be in stable condition, as is her husband, Mr. Cyril McCutcheon. Yeah. There's no word yet on the condition of her baby, whose birth was not expected for another 2 months. The arresting officer, PC John Constable, stated, "It is dangerous for women who are in a family way to strut their condition about. Frankly, it sets people off when decent folks are doing their best, level best to forget." Yeah, that's approved. It doesn't sound too good. I'm doing illegal things.
No, leave me alone. I took my choice. Oh, hi, Arthur.
Hi. Let me in.
Just resting my feet.
Central processing
You seem to
unit.
be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Oh yes, this desk is definitely empty. Yep, empty. Empty, yep. Makes sense. Somebody crying. Happy is the country that has no history.
Tune in again next time and we'll talk about malaria. Here's back to town. Most people survive it. This is Joe. This is Dr. Jackworthy. Today my prescription for you is stay well, well, well.
It's never too late to have a happy pass on holiday.
Welcome to today's edition of Well, Well, Well. The show where we talk about how to be physical care. Now, how about you bring me about the
Happy is the country that has no history.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Harder. What are you hitting for? You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh my lord. He's a downer. All security. We've got a downer.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Oh. Screw off! Ow. Ow.
You smell gas? Like, no, forget it, there's no time.
Bleeding can lead to infection, so can dirty bandages, I'm afraid. Happy is the country of no past. I'm a downer! Completed Arthur's intro. Sneaking often works better than hitting people. Looking and acting like everyone else works even better. The houses in the village have all sorts of food and all useful goodies inside. Generating world. Laying out map features. Compacting world. Do 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 do. Bow down bow bow. Bow. Excuse me. Placing buildings on city blocks. Bow bow. I'm vibing to this music, man. Bow. Adjusting terrain for buildings. Does that mean that this is a randomly generated world? Or... eh? Bow, 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 bow. Placing road decorators, placing tag decorator, planting foliage. Planting foliage. Okay, so the cutscene that we missed was basically him just being all confused onto how he was, like, how far he'd ran. Where's my pipe?
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
Authorized personnel only keep off tracks. Where's my pipe? Where'd the pipe go? I grabbed it. Find a way up and out. I'm supposed to go that way. What's over here?
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Do not open. Authorized personnel only. Ooh, coins. There we go. Part storage. Might be able to get a weapon from here. Empty pill bottle. Pill bottle. Take all. Bobby pins. Bobby pin. Bobby pin. You can craft many things in the crafting menu. Getting a nasty infection is better than bleeding out, right? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Fitting with proper, decent sorts of people irritates the wrong sort, though. Where to conform in the village or parade district? Comfortable shoes. Good shoes allow you to run a bit longer. It's for mince. Crafting ingredient. A handy bit of twisted wire. Armor, visibility, noise. Lockpick. Jimmy bar. Window locked from the inside? No problem. Just use brute force. Use to pry open windows or cash boxes. Can pry boards from walls or doors. Metal bits. Rubbish. Toolboxes, dressers, tables, lockers, filing cabinets, etc. Bop.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Yay. Read. Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it now, haven't you? Not only rather spectacularly quit your job, but you're a downer now. The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. The Wastrels do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh god, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I've got to get out of Wellington Wells. I've got to get over the bridge and off the islands, which means I've got to get back into the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. Question. What in dog's name were you thinking? Answer. Percy. I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all that horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him like I promised? I can't remember, but I promised him. That's got to mean something. I've got to go find Percy, wherever he is, and make sure he's okay. P.S. How long have we been eating rats? Tie a string. Are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helped me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. The subsidence has been severing all sorts of connections, and the Montelli must flow. I really appreciate just sticking by your post if we don't do our duty. Who are we? But try the string around finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. All my best, Jimmy. Ooh, more bobby pins. Dude.
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Room. Medicine cabinet emptied. Diary of Prudis Holmes. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first, rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known of Prudence Holmes. B.C. Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else who was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house? Yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how do we deal with these wastrels? My God, they look like something out of Dante. We chased someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were sent to a sanitarium, a decent hospital, but sorry. My soul, that's what I wanted to believe. We are all complicant. We know without knowing, and I don't want to remember, so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to mainland.
Prudence really did run off. She ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
More pills. More pill bottles. A bandage. You are well hydrated. Sprinting will cost less stamina now. Wacky scribbles. Wakey. Ah.
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Robert Underhill. Rupert Underhill. Here, why don't you take a seat? I shouldn't be laughing at this. Why don't you take a seat on the center? Keep your eyes on the job.
How are you going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But they hurt the city.
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Keep your eyes on the job. Ooh, bobby pins. "24 hours. Yeah, that should be fine.
Try not to dream about trains.
Try not to dream about trains.